Hello and welcome to TI22. This is an excerpt from a recent vlog post we did, but I thought I would use it just to show you in case you're curious about applying your own paint protection film to your headlights. I thought I would just give you a bit more information on how you can help do that. So here you can see I'm just squeegeeing off the application solution. I've already clayed the headlight and degreased it, and the application solution we're using here is a solution of water. How much? So it's water and baby shampoo. In your area you'll need to vary the amount of baby shampoo just to make sure that the film forms like a flat bead across the headlight. You don't want it beading up, but you don't want so much in there that it's super soapy. So it's a bit of a trial and error. So I've just squeegeed it off, having already degreased and clayed the headlight. I'm now peeling off the backing and then spraying immediately the adhesive side of the film. And then what I'm doing now, and this is one of the most important parts really, is really carefully aligning the film. And you need to make sure, you need to have a bit of experience when you're applying the film really. On a very curved headlight like this, what I'm looking for is that I'm looking where I'm going to start, and then there'll be a little bit of stretch in the film just because it's a curve. There'll be a little bit of a stretch that will just take out any what we call fingers, which are where the film gathers. So I'm just going to anchor it now at this inner edge, and that's what I'm doing here, very gently with the initial squeegees. Initial strokes of the squeegee there, very gentle, and if you've got your soap solution right, that will anchor it. And then what we'll do, as you'll see, I'll move right towards the other end now, and then what I'm trying to do is anchor that other end just with a tiny bit of stretch. This is XPEL PPF, so these are the best patterns and film on the market. It's a professional product, unfortunately, so it's very difficult to get hold of unless you're an XPEL approved installer. But what we would normally do is just put a little bit of tension at that other end, and that will pull the whole film tight around the curved headlight, and that will then enable me just to squeegee and lock off that far end. And then the basic theory is to squeegee the rest of the water out underneath. So this is what I'm doing now. That corner's now locked in, and then what I'm doing is gradually squeegeeing back to the original area, being careful not to squeegee through the original area. That can then lead to a lot of other problems we call dry spots or silvering, those sorts of defects with the film. So trying hard not to do that. I've just got a little finger that's popping up there, so I'll squeegee the rest of the headlight out, and then I'll come back. There's one big finger there that we've just compressed and got back in, and then there's that tricky one just in there, and there we go. Just hold the squeegee just at the end, just to lock the water out and make sure it doesn't pop back up. So the last little bits on the headlight, and then really what I'm doing here, there was enough water there, enough soap solution just to be able to double squeegee everything. If you want, you can then respray it and re-squeegee just to make 100% sure. Always work nice and clean with paint protection films, so immediately as I've squeegeed out, next thing we do is just dry off any excess overspray, double check that we haven't got any bits of dirt under the film, or that there are any errors in our installation. So with it all wiped off, that's all we need to do is just come back 24 hours later and check. What you find is a little bit of cloudiness or anything will go as the water underneath evaporates. So I'll just leave you with what it looked like when it was finished. Thank you very much for watching. Please check out any of the other videos on the channel, or subscribe if you like what you see. And we'll look forward to seeing you again on another video. Thanks very much.